Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hello, wherever in the world that you are, and very, very big welcome to Radio W.O.R.K.S with Seren Ayllot and Natasha Ayllot and the beautiful, wonderful host, Marina Nani. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking and sharing about how precious life is, particularly in the light of this week being World's Best Friend Week. Good morning to you, and good morning to you, Marina. Lovely to see you again. How are you doing today? We are sitting here in the UK in this beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's amazing. The sky's blue. I've been for a walk and I'm here with Seren Ayllot, who is my 10-year-old daughter. Good morning, Seren.
Hi.
What have you been doing this morning, Seren?
Musically.
Okay, cool. That's lovely. Now, Seren, tell me, what is it that you love to do?
Musically.
Musically, and what is that?
It's a thing where it's like it's lip syncs and you just like mouth it and then it looks cool.
Is it like on a video?
Yeah.
And can you do it with your friends?
Yeah, you can do a duet.
Oh, cool. You can do a duet. And does it have to be that both people are in the room at the same time?
No, you can be wherever.
Oh, wow. So you can be at different places?
Yeah.
Cool. And what have you done this week with your friends?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You've done a dance?
Oh yeah, I did a dance festival.
Lovely. And who did you do the dance festival with?
My class.
From school?
Yeah.
Awesome. And what was your favourite part?
When we got the Passion Award and nobody else got it.
You got the Passion Award. Well done. That's really cool. That's awesome. And I know it's the end of term for you. What did you do the day before your last day at school?
The day of my last day at school or the day before the last day at school?
What did you do before the last day at school?
I made cakes.
What sort of cakes did you make?
Weetabix cakes.
How did you make those?
With crushed up Weetabix and chocolate, and then I made them into nests and put some mini eggs in.
Oh, lovely. And who were they for?
My teachers. Well, my favourite ones.
Your favourite teachers. Oh, that's so kind. And do you like baking and cooking?
Yeah.
What do you like doing the best?
I like baking for other people, especially my teachers.
That's really kind. And do your teachers like these treats that they get from you?
Yeah.
Tell me about the favourite things that you like to make.
I actually quite enjoyed making the nests the other day.
The chocolate nests?
Yeah, but I also like making like big Victoria sponge cakes, and I love decorating cakes. That's one of my favourite parts.
Oh, wow. So you like decorating the cakes?
Yeah, I just said that.
And that's your favourite part. So tell me, why do you like decorating them so much?
Because I like things to be pretty and perfect, and I don't know, I just really like it to be nice and special.
And when you decorate these beautiful cakes and when you make lovely things for your teachers and for other people, what is it that makes you feel so good when you give it to them?
That they smile, and then one of them usually says, "Oh, you little gem," and then one of them says, "Oh, you little star."
Oh, and that's because they appreciate all the hard work and effort you've put in for them.
Yeah. And they feel special.
It makes them feel special.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, Seren. And I know that it was somebody's special's birthday last weekend. Whose birthday was it last weekend?
It was my nan's party last weekend.
Oh, wow. And was it a special party?
Yeah.
How old was she?
70.
Oh, cool. And did you have a part to play in her making her party special for her?
Well, we got a balloon and a card and some decorations for the table, and then I made a 3-tiered cake.
You made a 3-tiered cake for her party?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All by yourself?
Well, Daddy helped me a little bit.
Okay. You did most of it yourself?
Yeah.
Well done. And did you decorate this cake?
Yeah, I put some edible bunting around the edge at the top, and then on the top I put a circle of daisies because my favourite cousin's called Daisy. And then the candles were champagne bottles, and they're really cool.
Oh, that sounds lovely. And did your Nana like the cake?
Yeah.
Oh, and how many people did the cake feed in the end? Can you remember?
Well, there were 13 people there. We gave one to the waiter because he was really nice. That's 14. And then I had one and my brother had one at home, 15, 16. And then both my uncles had one, 17, 18. And my nan had another one, so 19, maybe 20.
Oh, that's fantastic. So it was definitely big enough for everybody to share.
Definitely.
Oh, that's awesome. That's brilliant. Oh, thank you so much. So, Seren, this week, as you know, we're talking about life is precious, and also it's Best Friends Week. So, is there anything that you would like to say around that?
I love Izzy and Cece.
Are they your best friends?
Yeah, and Eleanor Bedford. She's amazing.
And how do you look after your friends, and how do they look after you, and what's special about spending time with them?
Well, Eleanor's really good because she always gives me loads of friends advice and just like normal advice. And then Izzy makes me laugh all the time. And we've had those moments when you just laugh so hard, your sides hurt, and you fall off your chair and you start crying. And then Cece, she's just like a really good friend that I've had for absolutely ages. So yeah.
So friends are really special and important in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And how do they add value to your life? You said that they make you laugh and you can share special moments and make them cakes and things like that.
Yeah.
And what do you think is precious about life? What's precious about life to you? What do you appreciate?
Well, I've got a beautiful house and a massive garden, and I don't let people take over my life and hog the spotlight because it's my life and it's my script and I write it.
Wow, that's very grown up. And what do you love to do in your house that's special for you?
Baking.
You love baking.
And I love making cards. And I also like going on the trampoline and playing with Ruby.
And who's Ruby?
My doggy.
Your doggy. You're very good with her, aren't you?
Yeah.
And what did you do yesterday that she really enjoyed?
Oh yeah, I put her jumper on. It used to be Mummy's jumper, but it's got a few moth holes in, so we put it on her and she really likes it. And I just saw a butterfly.
This is a beautiful time of year for butterflies. What colour was the butterfly?
It was white. I think it was a cauliflower one.
I saw a yellow one this morning. So there's lots of amazing things in life that make life feel precious, aren't there? Cool. And I think when, you appreciate how precious life really is, because we carry on living every day of our lives as if we've got infinite amount of time left, and it doesn't matter if we waste time or, have a bad day and, we can sort of wallow in it. and we carry on as if we're going to live forever. But the reality is life is so fragile, and at a moment's notice, it could all be taken away from us. So when we focus our attentions on the amazingness of life and what enhances our lives, like our beautiful friends, our wonderful families, the environment we live in, the outside space that we have, our gardens, nature, the countryside, and, the wildlife, like our pets, like this time of year, particularly with the butterflies coming out. And you saw a bee, didn't you?
Yeah.
Last week.
When we were walking to school, I saw a big fat bumblebee.
Wow. And that's definitely a sign that the spring and the summer is on its way, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love this time of year.
And can I tell everyone what I did?
Of course.
Well, for Lent, I gave up chocolate, which is what I am completely addicted to. And it's been so hard. Just got to wait today and tomorrow. And then, yay, I can have as much chocolate as I like.
You've done so well, and lots of self-discipline there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because everybody in your house loves chocolate, and there's chocolate everywhere. And have you had any chocolate at all?
Nope.
So nearly 40 days without chocolate?
Yeah. 38.
Seren, that's amazing. That's real dedication, isn't it?
Yeah.
It makes you appreciate it as well more, doesn't it, when you have some?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else that you find that you would like to share, that you find is precious about life?
Not at the moment.
Okay, cool. And what are your plans for the rest of this weekend and the next few days?
Well, tomorrow I want to start my scrapbook from going to Romania, and Sunday I'm just going to gorge myself in chocolate. And then for the 2 weeks holiday, I'm doing Arts Award at school, and I want to try and get onto Part C because I've finished Part A and I'm halfway through Part B. So my dad's going to take me shopping for passing my 11 plus and getting into Ulster Grammar School.
Well done.
And so I'm going to buy some A6 paper to print some things off for my Arts Award.
That's fantastic. That's really amazing, Seren. And so you're going to be doing a scrapbook for Romania because you had a week in Romania, didn't you?
Yeah.
And did you know that Marina was from Romania?
No.
Yes, she is.
Oh, wait, I did because you said that to Dad.
Oh, you remembered. And what did you love most about Romania?
I'm not sure. I liked everything. It was amazing. It's really nice there. The only bit that I didn't like was all the homeless people. That made me really sad. But it is really lovely there as well.
Yes, and it makes you realise how precious life is for you.
And how lucky I am.
And how, yeah, absolutely, and how lucky you are. And we were also talking about how we might be able to help homeless people in some small way. Do you remember that conversation we had when we were in Romania?
No.
When we were walking past that massive building and we saw somebody who was looking in the bins for some food, and we would talk. Do you remember that conversation?
Yeah. I said when I get really, really rich and wealthy and I'm working really hard, earning lots of money, I'm going to open a home for the homeless and try and get them back on their feet. And I just really want to help.
That's lovely. And how do you think that you would be able to help these people?
Well, I could help them find jobs and get them food and obviously a place to live. And and they're going to be really thankful for that, just to have a roof over their head, something to eat, and some way to earn a little bit of money, even if it's not very much. And they will really be thankful for that. But I think a mistake we make far too much and we keep making is taking things for granted, and we mustn't do that.
Absolutely. And so it's wonderful when we're in a position of responsibility and can help other people get back on their own feet, or help them believe in themselves again.
Definitely.
It's a real gift that we can give, isn't it? And we can share.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful, Seren. Yeah, I completely agree with you. And that's so beautiful. Thank you for sharing. So you're going to finish your scrapbook for Romania, or
start
it. You got lots of pictures and everything to work on.
And I've also got to learn 2 scripts. I've got to learn all my parts for the Railway Children, and Phyllis, which is one of the main characters if you don't know the story. And also we're doing A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare at the picnic in the park on May the 1st, so I need to learn my lines as well for that.
So you've got 2 plays that you're rehearsing for, 2 shows?
Yeah.
Wow. And that's going to really enhance not only your life, but also the lives of those who are going to be with you, and also the lives of those who are going to be seeing these things.
Yeah.
So you're going to be sharing one of the shows. Is it going to be this year with Star Project?
Yeah, it'll be this year.
And where are you going to perform the show?
At the Art-Trix.
At the Art-Trix.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also going to be another show you're doing.
And I'm also going to London with Star Project to perform at Her Majesty's West End.
Wow. And just think how many people you will be able to reach and how many lives you will touch by performing for them.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, and one of my friends also said there might be talent scouts, which I'm actually quite excited to see. And I want to inspire people.
You want to inspire people?
Yeah.
That's amazing, Seren. That's really lovely. Inspire people to become the best version of themselves.
Yeah.
And believe in themselves.
Yeah, and one of the things that I like what you said is be yourself, because everyone is already taken.
Well, that was Oscar Wilde who said that. Be yourself because everyone else is taken. And I shared it with you and you remembered it. That's wonderful. Absolutely. You know, so many times people sink into the sea of sameness and try and follow the sheep and follow the herd and follow the crowd, when actually we're not meant to be all the same. We are made to stand out. And so it's incredible once you realize that, and that you can just be yourself, because when you are truly yourself, standing in your own power and being the best version of who you are, that you can really shine in the world, can't you?
Yeah.
And you can contribute in different ways, not only enhancing your own life and getting to know your inner self and having adventures in the world, but also touch the lives of others. And as you said, inspire other people.
Yeah.
Which is a really lovely thing to do, because some people in the world, particularly other children, may not have the opportunities that you've had, may not believe in themselves as much as you do, and may not realise how important and how incredible they are in the way that you do.
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, like you say, it's a wonderful position to be in when you can inspire and help other people and almost lead the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic, Seren. That's wonderful. And is there anything else that you would like to share?
No.
Okay, perfect. Marina, how about you? How have you found life to be precious? Because I know there are so many ways you enjoy life, you touch the lives of others, you travel the world, you inspire people everywhere, you coach many people, and in the light of obviously the Best Friends Week, which is this week for all over the world, what is really significant for you? So in the light of this week, appreciating World's Best Friend Week, it's absolutely incredible when we stop and think about all the amazing people who've been in our lives and touched our lives in different ways. All of the people who have been in our lives at different times, as children, as teenagers, as grown-ups, as adults, whose shoulders we've stood on, that have enabled us to see further into the distance, to have more opportunities, to be bigger, better, bolder, more adventurous, confident, and all the rest of it. And I think it's really important to value our teachers, our angels in our lives who have taught us things, because we are all connected with one another. And as I look back on my own life, I recognize family members, people who've come across my life path, and just sowed that little seed of hope, possibility, encouragement in different ways. My first landlord, for instance, he was only in my life for about a year, and yet he played such an important part, because one day when he came to collect the rent and I was late in paying, I apologized to him and I said, "Listen, Tony, I'm really sorry that I haven't paid the rent. I'll pay it next week." And he said, "Well, what are you paying the rent for? What are you doing that for?" And I said, "Well, obviously, because I'm renting, I need to pay you." He said, "Well, no, that's not what I meant." And I looked at him puzzled, and I was 18. And he said, "Why are you not buying somewhere of your own? Why are you paying rent?" Now, that little seed that he sowed in my mind grew into a big oak tree, because within a year, and I was so grateful for him sharing this with me, because the thought hadn't even occurred to me at that point. Within a year, I bought my first house. And I will always remember that I stood on his shoulders. He was there to guide me. And that's all the information he gave me. But I picked up the mantle. I was ready to listen. I was ready to learn. And I was able to take advantage of that fantastic information and act on it. So when somebody comes into your life and sows that seed for you, when they reach out to you as a friend, as a colleague, somebody else who's precious in your life, without even you maybe realizing it at the time, somebody who was showing you the path, showing you possibilities, showing you the potentialities ahead of you, or even challenging you and teaching you lessons, you need to be open, have a mind that's open to the things that they're sharing with you and saying to you. See how that might be able to help you in your own life and your own experiences. And then when it resonates with you and makes sense with you, to actually learn to put legs on it, really. Take action, take the right action at that time. And for me, in that particular situation, it just sowed the seed, and within months I was looking at houses. I literally was just looking at houses all over the place, probably within a 5 to 10 mile radius of where I was renting, which was in Edgbaston in Birmingham. Some places obviously I couldn't afford, some places I could. I looked at probably 2 or 3 places, and I decided to buy somewhere. It wasn't a grand mansion, it wasn't a beautiful, amazing, fully furnished house at all. It was a rundown house. It was really old-fashioned. The decor was old-fashioned. I could just about afford to pay the mortgage. Didn't have any furniture, but that didn't matter, because the big picture was that I wanted to own my own house, buy my first property, to get onto the property ladder at 19. And that really paved the way for me to take responsibility for myself, for my life, for my house. And over the next few years, I renovated it. I went to auctions and bought secondhand furniture, and little by little got myself to, making it my home, making it beautiful for me. And then I was able to share it with my friends. And, it was lovely to have my friends over. I could cook for them. I could cater for them. I could have my family stay with me if they were traveling into the city and needed somewhere to stay. And it was such a wonderful feeling. for the first time, to be able to take care of other people, look after other people, and enhance their lives in some ways. So that was really amazing. And I think wherever you look in the world, you know, even if you don't have very much, just look up at the sky. On a sunny day, it's beautiful, it's blue, it's clear, it's fresh. The birds are singing in the trees, and the music is wonderful. If you look at the trees, the different colours of the trees, they're steady. They stay there forever. They don't need to move like we do. They can just be, and they're just still. They're giving us the oxygen we need, and we're giving them the carbon dioxide that they need. So the collaboration and the relationship between us and nature is perfect. We rely on one another. It's critical that we have one another to survive. Even if it's nighttime and it's cold, you might get the opportunity to look into the night sky and on a cloudless night, see the stars twinkling and just have the most awesome feeling and amazing feeling that we are a tiny little speck on the planet of the Earth in the universe. Our lives really are completely insignificant in terms of the big scheme of things, and yet they are so significant because each and every one of us plays a part, a small part. But when we get it right, when we figure out who we are, why we're here, and what, you know, gifts we have that we can then share with the world, how we can shine to the best of our abilities, how we can step into our own magnificence and make a difference with other people, with our own lives, how we can contribute and share and make a difference in the world, and how we can inspire and affect other people in a positive and amazing way, how we can make friends with people all over the world through social media, through the internet, through videos, through YouTube, through communicating with people. Sometimes people we build relationships with and lives we touch that we never get to meet in our lives. And yet how beautiful that is, that we can make a difference and add value to their lives, and they can also add value to our lives. It's so incredible when you start to look around and value what you've got. People who appreciate everything in their lives, people who even value the air that they're breathing, being fresh air. They might not even know when their next meal is coming from, but just to appreciate the breath, appreciate the fresh air that they're breathing, energizing every single cell in their body just by breathing in oxygen and filling their lungs with this pure air. If that's the only thing you can focus on, then that's a really good start. And then people who have so much in life, you know, a roof over your head, clothes in your closet, food in your cupboards, flowers and plants in your garden, money in your bank, car in your drive, friends and family around you. You know, really, your life is so blessed. And when you focus on everything that's good in your life, then you're going to get more of the same, because that's how the universe responds to you. The universe hears you saying, you know, wow, I'm so grateful for having a house to live in, having a garden to spend time in, having pets to enhance my life, having children to challenge me, but also really enhance and enrich my life beyond my wildest dreams. I have friends around me who I love the company of, and we can just laugh, or we have fun together, or we can confide in, or we can hold each other in hard times. People who, you know, do this, the universe hears that they want more of the same and give you more of the same. On the other side, on the flip side, there are people in the world who will always focus and always look at the things that they don't have. So life doesn't seem so precious for these people. They forget the amazing friends that they've had or that they have, even though there may be just one person in their life who is a good friend to them, but they're always wanting more, seeking more. It's a point of ego. It may be because of greed. It may be because they're feeling hard done by. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They're comparing themselves with other people. And so for them, they're always acting and speaking and thinking from a place of lack, things that they haven't got. You know, I want more money, I want more clothes, I want more opportunities, I want more friends, I want more happiness, I want more love, I want more food, I want more cars, I want bigger cars, I want more holidays, I want a bigger house. Then these people are not appreciating what they already have. And for those people who don't appreciate what they already have, they will end up losing what they do have because they're not valuing all the things in their life that are good for them, that make their life happy, interesting, joyful, harmonious, loving, exciting, adventurous. And so I think really the topic of today, really valuing life, making sure that we can see that life is precious, life is a gift. And when you think of where we come from, how we start off in life, before we're even born, the 9 months before we're born, what are the chances of you having life when there are so many that never get the opportunity, the chance of life? When we think about the moment of conception and how many opportunities, how many possibilities there are, and how many different variations there might be, and yet you were given life, you were given this opportunity, and my goodness, life is so precious. You know, each and every one of us, including me, goes through tough times, may feel really down, really depressed, really anxious, really upset, really hurt, may feel that the world is against you. And yet, every moment, even the worst moments, the worst days, the worst weeks, the worst months, the worst years, they too will pass. And when you focus on accepting what is, surrendering almost to a moment that isn't serving you, and thinking your way out of it, and valuing the precious moments that you can pull yourself back, it is only you who can get yourself out of a hole. Yes, you may need a rope from a friend. Yes, you may need a map from a teacher, a colleague, somebody who is there to show you the way, to help guide your way. But ultimately, it is you who needs to take the action. I had a conversation last week with somebody who's very dear to me, who really operates from a place of lack, a place of helplessness, and has struggled for over 20 years, unable to move on and unable to move forward. And the words, I can't do this, and you don't understand, and come into conversation an awful lot when I have conversations with this person. And it saddens me so much, and it frustrates me too, because ultimately I know that they are the only person in the world that can change anything for them in their lives. Because if they take steps in the right direction, baby steps at first, to walk every day, to fight the depression, to fight the anxiety, to research foods that will counteract the negative feelings, that will really help them in their bodies produce the right kind of serotonin levels that will enhance and add to positive feelings and happiness and joy and a healthy body. Things like cashew nuts and other nuts that help your brain and also help fight against depression. Things like pineapples and fresh oranges, fresh air and breathing in deeply and being mindful, going out into nature and just standing on the grass, bare feet, walking in the country, getting away from the noise of the city, looking at trees and leaves and things like that, and just valuing everything that they do have. These are baby steps and small steps. And even though on many occasions I have shared this kind of advice with this person, and on occasion I've had the most incredible conversations with this person where I've thought, hallelujah, finally, wow, this is amazing, I'm so proud of you, you got it. Then the next time, the next conversation, it's back to square one again. It's very painful to watch when somebody is not valuing their life. Somebody is struggling so much in their life and fighting every day a battle against depression. And it makes me appreciate my own life so much, and wanting to reach out also to people who struggle this way. And just to say, please, just take small baby steps each day to move yourself in the direction you want to go in, to nourish your body, to value yourself, to appreciate yourself, and just to congratulate yourself for even taking one step outside, just standing outside on the grass, looking into the sky, even if it's for 5 minutes every day, well done for that. And then the next day, maybe 10 minutes, because life is so precious and we are not meant to walk this path of life alone. Friends are amazing. Some friends may come into our life for a short time. They may be, have a massive impact, like a firework on our lives. They may be stupendously beautiful, exotic, amazing, mysterious, exciting, passionate, fun, and then like a firework explode into our worlds in a way that really wows us, and then they disappear. They may come into our lives gradually and over years or decades even be a constant in our life. And so these friends need to be more appreciated in some ways, because they may not every day fill our lives full of excitement, but they are our constants. These are the people that hold our hands, that are there for us when we fall or trip, that are always by our sides. They are like our guides. And then there are those that we have deep relationships with, meaningful relationships with, that we may not see for many years. And yet when we meet up with them again or speak with them again, we pick up where we leave off, where we left off before. And it's as if we didn't have that gap of days, weeks, months, or years, because a connection is so deep and they have such a profound impact on our lives. And the collaboration with other people, whether it's business, whether it's personal, whether it's a combination, those intimate relationships we have with our spouses, those meaningful relationships we have that are on a really special, intimate, cherishing togetherness basis, those relationships are so beautiful. Those are like the chocolates in the chocolate box that are our favorites, the icing on the cake, the cherry on the top of the cake. They are the bows on the parcels and the packages and presents that we have. And they are the ones that really make our world shine. And then there's your relationship with yourself, the beautiful friendship you build with your inner child and your inner self that will last a lifetime. Because just as your friends may come, may go, you are with yourself forever. You are with yourself for a lifetime. And when you really reach inside of yourself, feel good, feel peaceful, feel joyous, feel harmonious in your own company, and have that inner sense of peace that washes over you when you're just sitting in silence on your own. That's when you know that you have become your own best friend. You're with yourself forever. You'll never let yourself down. You're always by your own side. And so it makes perfect sense to become your own best friend. Then you can be together forever. Fight the battles, stand tall when you need to, push out when you need to, enhance the life of others in every way, in the most beautiful way. And so for people all over the world, for people who have much, people who have little. Life is so precious. Accept what life gives you. Embrace life's new adventures, life's daily lessons, and the secrets that start to uncurl and unfold for you. Because what's beautiful about life is you never know what's around the corner. You never know what opportunities are going to present themselves to you. What fabulous, exciting things and exciting people will come into your lives. What beautiful flowers you see, amazing people you meet, delicious food you get to eat, fabulous clothes you get to wear, things that you learn to develop, skills, your own skills, new experiences like skiing and ice skating, swimming and running, boating, parachuting, fencing, climbing trees, anything you like to do. There is so much out there. It's like walking into a sweetie shop when you're a child and your world is filled with amazement and that gorgeous feeling of wow, that new feeling. When you can maintain that feeling every day of your life and not lose that childish wonderness, then you can really appreciate every single second of every single day, no matter what that day brings, whether it be big challenges it brings and you need to navigate your way through a thicket of thorns some days, or whether the path ahead of you is lit up and clear and inviting. Whatever your day is giving you, whatever life is showing you, when you appreciate it and value it and really learn how precious it is, that's when you can live an absolutely beautiful and fulfilled life. When you focus completely on everything that works for you, everything that's positive, then the bad times will be like black clouds in the sky and they too will pass. We're all challenged every day of our lives. We all have the darkness inside of us as well as the light. We all feel negative as well as positive. We all feel down as well as feel up. And so look around you today and every day and see the wonders the world has to offer. Appreciate the people around you who touch your lives in many ways, who guide your path, who shine the light, who hold your hands, who carry you, who challenge you, who teach you lessons, who help you learn to get to know yourself, and who help you realize that building the relationship with who you are is the most important starting point, and recognizing why you're here. And that's the most beautiful thing that you can ever do. So have the most amazing, wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and evening. Have the most blissful week and weekend. I look forward to sharing many more magical moments with you, precious moments, happy moments, sad moments, challenging times. I would love to invite you to share all the little videos I post on YouTube. If you go to youtube.com and just type Natasha Ayllot, Natasha Ayllott, there's lots of free resources there to help you, encourage you, motivate you, inspire you, and empower you to see who you really are. Step into your own powers. Welcome to visit my website on www.getblissed.co.uk. I have videos on there as well, and soon to be posting the new updated workshops coming up for this year, which we hold every month in Birmingham and also London, and look forward to sharing our audio products, which are going to be online and available very, very soon. So whatever you're doing today, have a wonderful day. Wherever in the world that you are, whatever your circumstances and situations, focus and think and dwell upon what's important in your life, what's special in your life, what's precious in your life, and what you can truly be grateful for. And I wish you the most incredible, wonderful, amazing, and awesome day. Thank you so much for joining us on Life is Precious with Seren Ayllot, Marie Nanani, on Radio World Works. Thank you so much for your time.